All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Assassination Classroom, Season 1, Episode 18.
They're about to do the final assassination.
I mean, let's be real. It's not gonna work.
It's definitely gonna work. They've got his porn interests and fetishes. They've got seasickness. They've got molting. They've got water on all sides.
Wait, you actually think they're gonna show him a porno like on the TV?
Oh, it's gonna be something No, it's gonna be something about his interest with porn, and it's like blackmail and full psychological warfare.
Gotcha.
We've got 7 tentacles that they can get rid of. We've got snipers.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
the island itself.
Yeah, the island itself. We've got seasickness. I might have mentioned that. We have Nagisa's new killing technique.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Right. Nagisa might not use it here though.
Potentially.
Because I feel like Nagisa, he's playing a little bit of the long game, and then he's accumulating all these weaknesses and stuff in order to find the best time to use something like that.
Definitely.
But yeah, we have a ton of factors lining up for the perfect assassination.
Indeed.
So in this case, now, will our recently conquering heroes against Class 3A be able to pull a fast one on Korosensei here?
Who knows?
On the fastest one.
There's actually like explosives lining this whole thing, and they're just going to sink the whole spot that they're in into the ocean.
And it's like, Korosensei, save us.
Yeah.
And it's just
no.
And it's just like, damn it.
Right. With 7 less tentacles. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. But yeah, only other thing I can think of is I want to see Karasuma and Bitch Sensei have something that they're doing this episode.
Sure.
Even if it's just them hate banging in like another hotel or something.
That's not for another 3 or 4 episodes at least.
All right, but y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. I know that pain, my man. Yes. Let's see it from his perspective, yeah.
Watch, the pat down is actually part of the setup.
Yep. I like that motif in OPs for anime.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is different visuals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I was just gonna say there were some parts in the beginning that seemed like different visuals as well, but yeah, this is definitely different. Like there's some parts in here that are similar, but
maybe because they're on the vacation.
Right, yeah. Or it's just summer in general, you know. Hey!
Even Ritsu!
Ooh. Oh,
That's interesting.
Yeah, ominous. He does like watching movies.
Yes.
So you even know who went out.
All right.
Guarding the exit, okay.
I think this is the first time we've seen inside Korosensei's head while he's taking apart their assassinations. Or maybe not, but... Yes. Oh. Wow. Wow.
What?
Seriously? A full hour.
Oh my god! They've Oh, they've sunk the platform.
Oh!
Oh.
Brilliant. Mmm.
Oh, dang.
Nice. Now, get rid of the tentacles.
Yep. Ow. All right, let's go.
What are they gonna do?
They have Ritsu timing everything. Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
What? Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. All weapons blast. Right, you're not firing exactly at him.
Right.
Yeah, good. Mm-hmm. Good.
And then the snipers.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh! Wow!
Brilliant.
Wow!
Brilliant.
Oh my god!
I love it.
Game over. 1 minute in. Jeez! Oh!
What?
Oh! Oh, shoot!
Hold on.
He's been holding back all this time!
Yeah, I guess.
Wow!
So is that the kind of power that he used to destroy the moon?
Oh, no, it still was less, but it's the idea that... Because he would have killed them, too.
What?
Wait, did they actually get him?
I think so.
Wait, what?
Absolute defense.
Did he just shrink? Like... Oh!
All right. But you can't really move right now, can you? So
Okay, he's a ball. Grab him.
right, exactly.
Yep. Oh, you telling them that?
Yeah.
All right. And then he'll be...
Gotcha.
Yeah, completely recovered. Okay.
So you have a day to get rid of him. Right.
Oh. Yes.
Huh.
He's living it up.
No, that was a really good job.
Yes! The ultimate psychological warfare! Yes!
Wow. Wow. I love it. Yep.
Oh, yeah, we're taking this into the best of the best. Muda desu. Oh. Wow.
This is true.
Subarashi keikaku. But the futility of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That should have worked. Wow.
Right.
Yeah, because you had all that purpose and drive coming into this. So then once that's gone, yeah, the
It's like, why are we here? What are we doing? Sort of a thing.
Right. How can we now, like, enjoy this? Because it was real. Whoa. Yeah, but like also like actually having it result in a death, you know? Maybe they instinctively didn't want to kill him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the deal with this guy's shirt? What is the deal with this guy's shirt? Oh. Oh, wait a minute, yeah.
Is this the government intervening?
Oh! Wait, what's on her back?
Maybe that's just the pattern of her shirt.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh! The real weakness.
Oh, is this the Reaper that was built up in the previous episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Jesus!
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, they're being watched.
Uh-huh.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Huh. Shit.
All right, third party. We've got people, kids dying.
Yeah. I mean, this might be exactly, you know, the perfect thing for what Nagisa has been training for, but he already has hostages.
Yeah, yeah. If anything, you just have to hope you're lucky in that he's not actually wanting to kill them.
Right. Like, he could just give a bogus cure.
Yeah, there's basic viral, like, slowing down stuff that they can do, but other than that, you just have to hope that this guy's actually, like, wanting something else other than killing them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What is
All right,
this? Let's do this. No way.
This is a video game level. Let's go.
All right, legit infiltration. Let's do it. All right. Okay.
Ooh, there's no way this is gonna work perfectly, though. Wow.
Well, this is interesting.
This is almost like a sudden plot twist, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's almost too sudden. Jeez.
All right. Please turn in your BB guns. Here's real guns. Here's real knives. Here's real snipers.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Go to work. Exactly. Oh. Wow. Oh my.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Oh, another
Another?
one. Oh.
Another?
Yes, please. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That was amazing. Okay, that was an assassination attempt.
That was.
They did good.
Yep,
They did
I love
good.
it. It was very creative. There were a lot of things that I did not expect. Well done.
Yeah.
And they did, and even though they felt bad about it afterwards, probably because of the whole thing that they'd been, infected with, they did make progress. They got to a point that they had never gotten to before.
That no one had ever gotten to.
No one had gotten to before.
Yeah.
So, now all they need is a rocket capable of going to outer space in the next 24 hours, or, to just do that again with a rocket capable of going to outer space.
Yeah, but a rocket taking him to outer space would only just get him lost. It wouldn't necessarily actually kill him. Because this isn't a sci-fi where you can, throw him into the sun. It's 93 million miles away. So
yeah, can't cover that distance in 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Not gonna happen.
And also, just because that's the case, it would have to be something where if he went into the rocket or what have you, that by the time he'd regenerate and break the bubble, he would be outside the rocket and thus, succumb to the vacuum of space.
Maybe what it is that because he can only go Mach 20 in space, that isn't very fast.
No,
so
it's not.
If they get a rocket out into space with, say 20 hours, right, and it just full fuel, everything, there's no drag or whatever, it's just keep going in a straight line.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, you've gotten rid of him for, I don't know, a while. Like, who knows?
Or just what are the interactions between Korosensei in the vacuum of space for a long period of time?
Sure.
Because he did do that to the moon. So we know that he can survive the vacuum of space no problem. And I think that's just because of how fast he's moving.
Okay.
In that it basically shields him from invisible, small little particles of space dust flying at also Mach 10 or something like that.
Well, yeah, if his body can survive going Mach 20, it can survive vacuum.
Probably.
like that's
he'll bring his own atmosphere up with him into space.
Sure, yeah. Just the he doesn't have to worry about his body boiling or whatever because it's
it's ridiculous.
Mach 20.
Yeah. Okay, they did their whole assassination in exactly a minute. They had almost everything down to a science. They had the smells that were faked.
Yep,
They had the hydraulic cage, basically, the hydro cage, if you will.
Yep, love it.
Of basically students and water, which I actually like that they used the students, because one of the things that they are, slowly building up is just the idea that the greatest weakness of Korosensei is the students.
Yep.
And his explosion that was let off there of releasing all that energy in order to condense his form down into that little, crystalline ball or what have you. That was great and all, but the explosion looked violently massive at a specific point. So, that there's a possibility that he could have seriously hurt one of the students.
Right. I'm guessing that he did it. Okay. Well, ignoring the whole idea of explosions in water and what that does to squishy meat sacks that are in said water.
Well, they weren't in the water.
Oh.
They were above the water, locking.
Gotcha.
They were all locking arms together with the water from the things, in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can go back and check, but yeah, the concussive force wouldn't have been what would hit them. I thought it was basically that a release of electrical-ish energy that would have been the thing there. No, they fell back into the water.
Right.
Once. See, there were a ton of them.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Above him in that.
But it was. Yeah, I'm guessing.
But look at the size of this explosion.
Yeah, that was a kind of a huge explosion. I'm sure it's fine. He figured out a way to do it. That wouldn't actually hurt them.
Right.
Yeah, it's all good.
Right. It looked really cool, though.
It did look very cool.
And I really thought that this was just him being like, no, I'm going to release actually some dangerous levels of energy that could hurt one of them.
Right.
But I think I'll be able to do this okay, so that he doesn't die.
Right. And something like that, I feel like, is a good reminder that, yes, he was able to destroy the moon. Because, going Mach 20, that is very fast. That's stupid fast, right?
It is.
But that's not scoop a hole out of the moon, fast. Like,
the moon, I'll just say, the moon has a lot of just nothing on its surface, if you will.
sure.
So it's not very tough.
Right. But it's massive.
And 2, Mach 20, last I checked, in terms of speed, is so fast. I'm trying to remember what the speed actually was, because I did the conversion thing. And it's not a speed any man-made thing has ever come close to.
Like,
it is a recorded speed for sure. But,
but if anything, we might have gotten close when there was that whole nuke that went off underground with the lid on top, and that got sent off into space. But yeah, I think speed of sound in regular like atmosphere is like 750 miles an hour.
Dude. No, this isn't even close to that. Yeah. That's less than Mach 2, Jacob.
No. I think that's Mach 1 is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So then Mach 2 would be Mach 20 would be about 15,000 miles an hour.
If it's a linear thing, yeah, it should be, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that's ridiculously fast.
Which, yeah, I think if you were firing the equivalent of some kind of rail gun, some partically accelerated thing, which still isn't going to fire it at Mach 20.
Right, take whatever amount of mass that Korosensei is, accelerated up to 15,000 miles an hour or whatever Mach 20 is. Yeah, that'll definitely.
Yeah, I think if he just was a projectile that could harden himself to where he wouldn't take in the mass of the moon.
Yeah, he hardens himself to like the diamond whatever or something like that.
Yeah, just a little bit. He doesn't have to be invulnerable, but just enough to where he's not going to just, paste himself at the core of the moon.
Sure.
That's another thing. He didn't actually go for the core. He went to the side a little bit.
But again, he did. But
I know.
It's a full crescent.
I know, but the moon has a lot of surface that is just, if you pushed hard into it, you just sink. You just sink forever.
Oh, yeah?
Like a long way. Yeah. But so that being said, Korosensei is extremely powerful, and this explosion just felt like he's
reminder of
actually
that.
risking potentially hurting the students in order to release this kind of energy, which is what happened. He utilized his defensive technique, which is it's a
absolute defense.
Absolute defense, which means in some ways that it is a elastic effort as well. It is a, oops, I have to hit the OP button.
Right.
But if I do that, there's a couple things that are coming with that. One, he can't do anything for 24 hours, which I love that Karma was about to just psychologically like destroy him. They're like, we had you for an hour, Korosensei, just an hour. What do you think I can do in 24 hours?
And you can't move? Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you can't even cover your eyes.
Find a dirty old man that's sticking down the pants, I love it.
Oh my God!
The inventive genius of kids when they're like,
suffering,
challenge accepted.
Yeah. How might I unleash the most wild torrent of suffering upon this adult? My mind,
I love it.
Has no limits.
It's brilliant.
It is amazing.
It's fantastic.
And yet now we have the sudden twist of probably the Reaper. Because he was just brought up in the previous episode, which is like, okay, sure, it's a little convenient, whatever. We're here. We have ourselves now a Ascend the Spire,
like
a boss rush, infiltration, and
in order to do this, like, okay, setting aside the ridiculousness of, hey, there are tons of guards that will be armed and not have a problem fighting kids, I'm guessing. But 2...
Well, actually, kids could be the biggest twist, is that they're like, we're guarding against some potential assassins coming in here.
Oh, yeah, government agents, things like that.
And some lost kids stumble in here. Hey, back up, kids.
Right, you're not supposed to be here. Where's your parents?
Just give me a phone call to get out of here. Oh, I'll let you get close. Yeah, sure. But it's the whole Nagisa thing of like...
Right.
Oh,
and I'm very excited to see how all that goes, especially with Nagisa, and also how the show wants to handle the whole violent side of things, given the fact that they probably won't be using BB guns times
kids
anymore.
are coughing up blood right now.
Oh, no. So they totally have the reason and the motivation to do it. That's just something that this show hasn't gone into yet.
Well, no, I'm saying it literally just went into it by having a guy give a virus to kids that is killing them. And one of them was literally like, oh, I'm going to do the anime nosebleed, but blood. And it's like, no, we're already in violent territory.
No, I know. But these kids don't have experience with, like, true...
Yeah. You can say that as well. Yeah. I'm just saying that there's a thing of whether they're proactively dealing violence out.
Or reactively, or
But every assassination attempt thus far is literally premeditated murder, death kill.
With rubber knives. Yes, right.
It is murder, though. They are trying to kill Korosensei.
Yes.
So I whether or not it works doesn't make it different from intent.
Sure, but I would not be surprised if the kids hadn't fully come to grips with the fact that they are actually trying to end the life of a creature.
I'm 100% with you. That's why I think the two snipers were the ones that had the biggest hesitation.
Yes, and I love that they brought that up.
They stared down the targeting reticle of a living being.
Right.
And hesitated.
Mm-hmm. And they said that it was the pressure of we have to do this and do this perfectly, which could definitely be all it was. But I would not be surprised if there's some aspect of them that that they didn't necessarily were self-aware enough to acknowledge that, this. Mm-hmm. If what happens if this does work?
Right. Yep.
Korosensei, even though he said the whole thing about destroy the world, he's been really nice to us.
We're better as a class. We're better people. We felt like a family all this time. Are we really gonna? Oh no! What? No! Remember, he's Korosensei. We gotta do this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah.
And
so we'll see.
But then, even if they get past all of that, then there's still the idea of you need to get the antidote from probably the Reaper,
which means in some way, I want to go out on a limb and say the Reaper doesn't actually care about harming the kids.
Okay.
He's just using this as a forcing function to get Korosensei. So what they're doing here in the story sense is actually setting up the next arc, which is kids rescue Korosensei.
Oh, that would be great. I would love that. I would love that so much.
Yeah, because let's think about it this way. The Reaper, if he's known to be the greatest assassin, but it's one of where, we don't know actually who he is or anything like that. You don't need to know who he is to have the top government people who are probably smart and competent people to be like,
no.
Think about this. Think about this. If they know that the kids are going to plan an assassination attempt,
sure,
which of course they would. Karasuma probably reports every single day on what's going on.
Korosensei's going to be handicapping himself for them? Oh, really?
Yeah, let's take advantage of that right after it's done. And we don't care about these kids.
No, of course not.
So you know what they're also potentially setting up?
The idea that
revolution, the kids rising up and fighting
row, fight the power.
Yeah, exactly. In order to rescue Korosensei, so that they can kill him to get the 5 billion from the people that took him from them.
This makes me think of what's the movie? Damn it, the Hot Rod. Where it's I'm gonna get the $50,000 to get you that heart, and then I'm gonna beat you to death.
Try.
right.
So I love Hot Rod so much. That movie.
What happens in the next episode? I have no idea. I am super stoked to see it.
Yeah.
But there's another potential explanation that needs to be gone into.
Here we go.
Bitch Sensei did say that she was waiting for the opportune moment.
That's true.
Maybe this is it.
Oh my God, please.
This is all something. And then they get to the top and she does a pout face and it's like, oh, come on, just give them to me,
I would love to have Bitch Sensei basically have this moment where the kids are making their move and Karasuma's like, wait, where'd Irina go?
Right.
And we're realizing, wait, he's calling her Irina? Is he calling her by her real name,
Oh my God.
And one of the girls or something is just like, oh, Karasuma. He's like,
shut up.
Whatever. Just, we can't have her jeopardizing this. That's all.
Right.
And then she full on like stumbles out of like a really fancy car that she somehow got a hold of, and she's like drunk, and she's like, "Oh my god, guys, can you like tell me where like my room is? Like I'm lost." And the guys are like, "Oh," and they're all like distracted, like right by the entrance, and the kids just run
Get in the
right
cardboard
through.
box and just
Yeah, snake,
Yeah.
snake. Yeah.
well, or even better.
I'm getting Splinter Cell PTSD flashbacks right now. Just like every bit of sound, like.
No, but even better. Bitch Sensei this entire time has been the Reaper.
Oh no, never. There's
They
no
don't
way.
know what the
There's
Reaper looks
no
like.
way. There's
This
no
has
way.
all been her long con. Just setting up because she knew eventually that these kids would get Korosensei in a compromised situation.
See that's
Play
great.
the idiot.
Yeah. That's a great theory. But see, I watched those super secret skill things at the end of the episode.
Those were a
And
gem. Oh my god. And they kept coming.
Yes, there were 3 of them. The level of
Oh man.
dexterity that she displayed in multiple ones of those.
Yep.
And influencing her circulatory system to make her face appear like she's in some kind of a vulnerable state.
Right,
and,
right,
And
uh-huh.
like, oh my god, that is so amazing. Because it reminds me of the Hunter x Hunter little post episode things where they give a little
Yes.
little bit of detail there.
Right.
But these are like entirely comedy based. And the second I saw the Naruto
Yes.
the Naruto hair thing there, I was like, believe it.
Oh my god. That was
I felt such elation,
Like-
jubilation.
Right.
Other words that end in Asian.
that seems just like this thing. I hope it becomes a recurring thing for one, right?
I mean,
like,
yes.
because it was so
Yes.
out of place in this episode.
Please.
Like, you know, like what?
I mean, we got a unique OP
Yes, we did.
in terms of the
That's very true.
visuals for a good chunk of it. So
Yep.
this might be just a new section of the show.
But my god, that would be wonderful.
I
and
agree.
And I would really love to if at some point they got
boy.
worked into the actual episodes, whether it's like, you know, Karasuma being like, "So tell everybody about that thing that you can do," or you know, or whatever. And
She's
it's
like, "Oh, the thing I showed you last night." He's like,
No,
we
no.
didn't do anything last night. I told you. I was just driving you back to your room. That's all I was doing." And they're like, Karasuma's really defensive about
driving
this.
back to the room. He's starting to slip up.
Yeah, exactly.
But oh my god,
I love
they were so
defensive
good.
Karasuma.
Yes,
like I gotta
yes.
say,
because you know that he's the tsundere, right? He's the serious one that's
and
like,
he cares about them so
and he
much.
cares so much, right? But at the same time, he's got to be business, you know. And
Oh,
what?
you know, I just realized
Oh, if it comes to the point where it's revolution and all that stuff, and then how does,
Karasuma would have been not. Okay. Let's assume for a second the Reaper was not involved with the government in any way.
Okay.
Because the kids are still valuable assets in that
yeah, it's just
Korosensei cares about them.
right, and it's just there's a big bounty. Of course, he's wanted to take a stab at it, kind of a thing.
Right.
Does plenty of research.
Yeah. I think this still could be a simple closed loop in that regard. And this is more of something where Nagisa is going to grow as an assassin by
Yes.
just being in the proximity of greatness, basically.
Right.
That works. And then it's more like if this is the Reaper, they'll get brought back again like season 2 or something.
Sure.
But if this ends up being a thing where it is connected to the government, Karasuma gets wind of that.
He gets put in an interesting position.
He gets put in a very interesting position where he either has to lie about being on their side still,
Or he becomes the leader
Yep.
of the rebellion. Like,
puts on his beret, and he's like,
exactly.
"All right, kids, I'm gonna teach you how to kill people."
Puts
now."
camouflage paint on, and he's like, "All right, survive."
Oh man, all the references today. Okay, but y'all, this is a fantastic setup for the new direction of the story.
Yep.
Let's see how long it lasts,
Oh my
because there's a very
God.
real possibility that they just make it through this really simply, and or that the Reaper is not a large like this is definitely the Reaper. I'm guessing. Yeah,
Unless it's Urina. Or both.
it's not. It's not. There's no way.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would be. And then this would be something that leads towards it being kind of closed off after an episode. Or
Right. But if you think about it, though, this has been a lot of linear episodes that we've gotten recently, because there was the whole thing with the finals and the big five and all of that stuff, and it was great. But then that leads directly into this, which leads directly into this. Like, you know, like it's going places. Like, is there going to come a point in this show where it stops being episodic and it's like, okay, you know the cast, now let's actually just have like a regular plot story, you know? That could happen.
Yeah. Okay. You kept mentioning Bitch Sensei as being the possible one to do this.
Now you're actually like,
now I'm
wait a minute.
actually like looking at all of this, and I'm like thinking like, wait a minute.
She said that she was going to try something, you know, like to steal the show.
And
like,
then she's doing the thing at the end of the episode. She is shown to be here during this whole call.
but if it's an audio process
or
thing,
she
it could
hired
be
someone to do it for her, just to be a
Sure.
voice, basically.
Yep.
The main thing that would be really cool with that is it would build her back up again to be actually really competent.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be incredible.
Although then there'd be the whole question of, do you infect the class with a freaking like poison? You know,
That's the thing. It
disease
doesn't
thing?
have to be that though.
Oh,
They don't know necessarily
that's
what
true.
it is.
That's true because it's a whole mystery thing and whatnot. Yeah.
And the fact that one of them reacted so differently, that's possible that there was like some kind of allergic, like some more intense reaction that one of them had. But there's also the thing of where this person somehow could see, you know, which students were still standing.
Oh. I mean, that might just be because it was like if it is the Reaper, I'm guessing it's just like ultimate surveillance, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Everything.
But hey.
Yeah, I don't seriously think it's eerie enough, but that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
It would be
if it
so
was.
hilarious.
I don't want to throw the idea out entirely just because this show does comedy in a really clever way at points when you think it's being extra serious.
Right. So,
and then it does serious stuff when you think the comedy is what's being focused on. So that element there, we can't throw that
if that does end up
entirely.
happening, I called it first. Like, you heard it here, folks.
Hey, well, you made a convincing argument to the point where I, who was immediately rejecting that, was like, well, wait, hold on a second.
What if it was?
like what would need to happen in order for it to work? And I will say that it is something that would be in her skill set to have a faux poison.
Sure.
That makes them all look, you know, like they're sick or something. But the fact that it is something where it's happening so quickly here.
And there's guards and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think that this might be a bit much for our bitch sensei.
No, but watch. The stuff of like changing the coloration of her face and like the wigs and all of that stuff, that's just clever comedic foreshadowing for the fact that it is going to be her. And the reason she said no Karasuma is because, well, one, that might lead to certain places. But two, he would probably see through it. And she's like, okay, but maybe these kids won't, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope, actually,
That
for
it
the
is-
sake of our students,
That it is bitch sensei.
that it is bitch sensei, or it's all an elaborate, like, follow-up training simulation that is specifically there just to be, you know, something that keeps the kids on their toes.
And if it's not, then, well,
Then
you're
holy
about to be
crap.
real infiltration assassins,
yeah,
kids.
yeah, literally, like, this is going to be, like, Splinter
will be
Cell with
blood.
no gear, you know?
Oh,
So,
boy.
y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general, and you can also talk with Jacob about the sci-fi novel that he wrote.
That's right. I wrote a sci-fi novel called Battle Lines, and it's really cool. It's on Amazon. The link's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.